Hello guys, this is Fake from Best Chatbot, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to read the knowledge graph of your workspace. This video is going to be very short and straightforward, so let's just get started. First thing you're going to do is come to the official website, which is bestchatbot.io. We're going to have the link in the description, and click on sign in. First thing you're going to see is the dashboard, like this one, your workspaces. In my case, I do have 3 workspaces created, but you're going to come in here, click on create new workspace, give it a name, allowed origins, which is the URL where the widget will be embedded, primary color, and the position. In my case, I'm not going to do it because I do already have 3. I'm going to click on Stripe test, which I'm the owner of. Here, you're going to see that I do have 3 documents already uploaded. So I'm just going to click on retrain knowledge base because I do want to insert them into my bot's knowledge base. So whenever this is done, I'm going to get back to you. So as you can see now, they are on green, which means train. This is a very fast process. It usually takes between a minute, 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how big your knowledge base is. And now we're going to quickly go to the web widget, installation security, and create a signing key. In my case, I do already have one. So let's click on knowledge graph. But okay, before doing so, there is a very important point I want to review, and is the content of this documentation. For example, technical specs talks about what tech it's used on the bot, Slack, system requirements, AI models. Okay, these are fake documents, obviously, but for the sake of this video, let's quickly review each one of them. Then we have pricing, free plan, pro plan, enterprise plan, integration, which is Discord, Slack, Telegram, and webhook support, as well as API access, commands, /ask, /help, /status, administration, and so on. And lastly, we have limitations, for example, content limits, usage restrictions, technical limitations, availability, and so on. The sake of this video, it's explaining how the knowledge graph feature works. So let's just click on knowledge graph and click on refresh. Here, you're gonna see this graph with parent and children nodes. Don't be scared. I'm gonna quickly explain each one of them. Long story short, we have bigger nodes, which are the main information in our documentation, which is the bot, for example, or the webhook support, or the commands, as you can see, administration commands. As you can see, Best Chatbot's knowledge base, it's built as a hierarchy. The bot, it's smart enough to understand the relationship and the meaning in your data. Here on the right side, you have the legend, orange, it's category. For example, bot, it's a category, index documentation is a category, knowledge base, it is as well. Then we have a technology, like for example, we have Python, which is a technology. We have Postgre, we have GPT, we have PG Vector, and so on. Then we have organizations, like for example, Discord, Telegram, Slack, Slack App Directory, OpenAI, or, okay, there are no more. And lastly, we do have statements, like for example, Slack integration availability, voice transcription limitation, analytics, and so on. As you can see, at first, it looks kind of scary, but I promise it's very, very straightforward to understand. Long story short, if you want to see if your bot knows something, so for example, let me go on the top left corner and type Slack. We're going to see that we indeed have organizations, categories, declarative statements, and so on about Slack, which means the bot does know about Slack. So now let's quickly review what does the bot know about Slack. Keep in mind that Best Chatbot will only answer based on the documentation. So let's go to the playground and let me ask, how does Best Chatbot work with Slack? Okay, this shouldn't take much to respond, and it should say that the bot does have Slack integration. We also enable direct messages, but we do not provide a Slack integration on the free plan. Okay, let me ask him a very specific information that it's not on the plan. How many messages can I send in the Slack app via Best Chatbot? In this case, this message is kind of tricky, which we don't have the information to it. So Best Chatbot will go ahead and say we can process a maximum of 1,000 messages per minute per server. Okay, as you can see, this is related to the bot, but it's not answering the Slack question. So for example, let me ask him another question that it's not directly in the docs. When was the Slack integration added? As you already saw, this is not an information the bot should have, so it should only say we don't have that information in our current documentation. Keep in mind, once again, best chatbot will never make up information or give fake responses. We rather say I don't know rather than misleading the customer. So with that being said, this is our video. This is the knowledge graph. You can see how the information is connected. And remember, if you want to delete something, go to the file sources or links, which I don't have any. And here on the right side, click on delete. They will be marked as deleted, and click on retrain knowledge base. Otherwise, this documentation is going to be present in your knowledge base. With that being said, guys, I hope you found this video interesting, easy to follow. If there are any suggestions you want to see in Chatbot, feel free to drop a comment and we will gladly take care of them.